Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. We used to do these Europa League draw watch-alongs with live reactions, and now we've upgraded this year to the elite European table, the Champions League group stage draw 23-24. Big up to everyone that's already in the chat and already popped along and all that. Big up to yourselves. Obviously, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe, do smash that like button and all that jazz, and do send the content around and obviously help the channel grow. We'll pop into the chat quickly before we get into it and show you the group. We know all the pots now. We know all the teams as of last night that are in this Champions League for this season. And Rangers aren't going to be one of them because they decided actually at 2-2 after the first leg to just bend over at PSV and let them have the spot basically. And I'm really disappointed. As you can tell, I'm really disappointed because I wanted I wanted Rangers to go through so that we could possibly draw against Rangers in the groups and obliterate them at Ibrox and at the Emirates, respectively. Kai's going to win it for us, says Nemeth. You never know. Stranger things have happened to me. He did win it for Red Boys down the road. I can't do the annual Champions League. It's not for everyone joke now. This is karma. Yes, it is, Chris. All the years of this channel, you've been giving it the big one every fucking year. I can do these Europa League draws, and now karma's a bitch because now you've got to face us reacting to our Champions League pot. Well, you got to deal with that little diddy Europa League thing that you might even not have most honor for. Basically, it seems a big Wonka's chocolate factory. Who had the golden ticket? Well, hopefully us all the way to Wembley, because that's the thing as well. This is the last season in its current format, as we know it, before they change up to Super League all but name. And the final is in England, is in London, at Wembley Stadium. So, as an Arsenal fan again, with our history of Wembley, especially nowadays under the new Wembley Arch and all that, I kind of want my team to get there. I know it's going to be a hard and difficult task. First season back after 6 years. But expectations are high. That's all I'm saying. I'm not in this for the sake of it. I want to once and for all end this European hoodoo since '94 and win a European trophy. Not any European trophy, the European trophy. But as I say, it's not going to be easy. Before this draw's even been made, by the way, just for it to give bit of update as well on betting, anyone into betting or odds, how we're ranked and all that. Before the draw's been made today, as it stands, Arsenal are the 4th favourites to win the Champions League this season. Obviously, Man City, the holders, are the favourites, and you've got Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and then us, Barcelona. It's nice to hear us back in the Champions League reckoning and amongst the favourites so early on. I guarantee now we're going to get the hardest group possible, and it's all going to go to pot basically. But Emerson's in the chat as well. Big up Emerson. Afternoon Ryan, can you also mention that when the main draw is done, the under 21s will play the same teams, and the venue will be at Bournemouth on the same dates, and the kickoff time will vary obviously from 12 or 1 p.m. and admission will be free. So basically, yeah, so whoever the senior team gets, our senior team gets in this group, our youth team will face the youth version basically as well on the same, probably the same day and all that, but like early afternoon, lunchtime. And as been mentioned, it's completely free to go there. It's a pain to get there. I don't know, but if you can turn up, and do all that, knock yourselves out. Obviously, it's double helping of European football and see where our youth teams at basically at that with the European standards basically. Got Kuna gathering in the chat. Big up Kuna. How you doing? I need to get back to you on that, by the way, on your invitation. I do need to get back to you on that. I do apologise for being manic my end. Gary's in the chat. Hello. All the Gooners are coming. All the Gooners. Sam, you just know we lit by and Mr. Smith. Yep, I've accepted it already. Literally, I was even speaking to my brother and all that off there the last couple of days, especially today. I was saying I've already accepted from the Champions pot, i.e. pot 1, we're going to get Bayern Munich. We're going to get them. We want to accept it now, so it's not much of a dagger to the heart afterwards. Just accept it for what it is and move on. Oh dear. But if that's the case, as long as we get the easiest team in pot three and pot four, I don't really give a shit. But we'll get into the pots in a second. We'll show you before the draw gets underway. United Harvey, Anthony for ages, Harvey. How you doing, my friend? United fan, so obviously you're here for the same reason. Obviously, in terms of from a United perspective, see what your team gets. So, as I say, I'm reacting to not obviously me for Arsenal, obviously, but because United in the Champions League, Newcastle and Man City, we'll obviously see who they get as well during the stream as well. So that'd be interesting. But sort of, from a neutral perspective, I'm actually excited to see what Newcastle. I'm worried for them in one sense because they're in pot three because they haven't been in European football or whatnot. Well, Champions League, they haven't been in Champions League since, I'm trying to think now, 2003, 2004 season, I think, if I remember correctly. They haven't been in European football since then. Pardew had that one miraculous season. They got to quarterfinals. Apart from that, and even then, that was like a 4 or 5 year gap with no European football there, and then there's haven't been in Europe since then. That was Europa League. So they're in pot three because of that, because their standings aren't. And they're lucky to be in pot three, let's be honest, if you think about it on that side of things. But it is what it is. Still at work with noisy, so we'll have a bit of the right button. Okay, cool, that's cool. Obviously, we'll still be here later, so you just know Man City will get scum from United in their group. City, they're the defending champions. They're in the Champions pot for a reason. Obviously, they won the league, but they're also the defending champions of this competition. So, yeah, you just know they are getting the easiest group possible. We've seen it with other teams, other European champions down the years. When at defending champions, they tend to get the easiest groups possible. This is chat. Yes, yes. Oh dear, Chris, this chat is for Champions League teams only. Yeah, only the elite are out here, Chris. Sorry. So I thought this chat was a team. Contact Fighter, give him that. That won the Champions League. My bad. Well, technically, 2006. We were fucking robbed. As you can tell, I am wearing obviously the replica version of the shirt that we wore in our only final in the Champions League in 2006, where we were minutes away from being European champions, going out of Highbury on what would have been, we won it, the ultimate high. We were fucking robbed. I do not care what anyone says. The fact that the referee and the officials in charge of that game now and now years later being investigated for corruption says a lot. Sol Campbell, yep, Sol Campbell scoring this shirt as well. Obviously, I did the Champions League and all that crap on it as well. But yeah, I thought, what, a bit fitting that obviously after 6 years of comeback, I thought, I've got the shirt, so let's knock it on and see if it brings us some 2006 luck. Because in 2006, I know the format was different in terms of how the season was and all that back then. But 2006, we were FC Thun, debutants of the Champions League that season, FC Thun. FC Thun, Sparta Prague, and Ajax. And we actually come out of that group with 100% record base. I think, no, 6 wins and all. I'm trying to think now. Because we beat FC Thun, I think we drew away. So we drew away in this match day 2 against Ajax, and we won every game then all the way up to the final. Hence the record we had. I don't know if we still got it now, but we had at the time of most wins consecutively in the Champions League. Question for the moderators, excluding myself: how many times has the Champions League been played at Wembley? Oh, do you mean final or just a Champions League game being played at Wembley in general? Because then I know that makes it a lot more widespread, basically. No, so teams currently taking part, Chris. You've been told now. It's not gamble. I think we'll win it this season. If we do, Arteta's a god. Give him the key to Islington for life. Just the final. Okay, just the final. So we had I'm trying to think. Obviously, got the one. Obviously, ain't made there yet. So take that out of the equation. The last one was trying to think now. 2013. The Bayern versus Dortmund that year, and then I think it was 2 years. I mean, it's all mushed up in my head now. But you had that one. You had like Barcelona versus Manchester United. I'm trying to think. So yeah, 20. Oh, bloody hell. 2008, Man United won it. 2009, it was in Rome between Barca and United. I'm trying to 2010. 2010 was Barca United again. This is Pep Barca as well. Young Messi tearing it up. You had then a couple of years later Bayern versus Dortmund, and then you've had Man United. I think well before my time, Man United won the Champions League at Wembley as well. Well before my time. I'm going to go with what I know of anyway. Three, probably more than that. Actually. I don't know. Yeah, say three. I say three. If we do want it, you'll dye your hair red. If I have any hair by then, yes. Chris has got a juicy question. Who was the last team to beat Real Madrid in a European final, and who was the manager? Come back to that in a second. We've got Gumsy Gums says, didn't we have the most clean sheets? Yeah, we did. Well, I think we still got that record as well. Yeah, Sam popped up. Yeah, I was just in the comment, but yeah, Sam popped up. Yeah, consecutive as well. Consecutive from the after match day one. We beat FC Thun 2-1 at Highbury. It's Gilberto and Bergkamp in that red current top with the gold lettering on the back of that season. Beat FC Thun 2-1, and then after that, we didn't concede a goal all the way to the final. When obviously Etsu was offside and broke our hearts, and then Belletti, bastards, hate them all. Crap, pricks. But yeah, we've got that. I think we still got that record. I don't think anyone. I think a couple of teams have come close, but no one's actually broke that record. So was it match day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? That's 5, and then you had the knockout rounds of Real Madrid. That's 6, 7. Juventus next. Juventus was next. 7, 8, 9, 10. For 10 games. Yeah. So yeah, literally consecutive clean sheets. The most clean sheets in the competition to date. Imagine if we get Bayern, Madrid, Inter, and our group. Inter Milan. That's the point. You know what? Whilst they're doing their little thing, we'll put the. No, you've mentioned that, Ethan. Let's put the seedings up, so to say, as they put it. This is the pot rankings. So if everyone knows who we can possibly get. So we can't get anyone in pot 2. So Real Madrid we cannot get because they didn't win their league. They didn't win the Champions League, so they're not in the Champions pot. They're in our pot. Pot 1 is regarded as the Champions pot. Hence why you've got 2 Spanish teams in there instead of just the one. Because obviously Sevilla won the Europa League, and obviously Barcelona won the Liga. So you got Man City. We can't get Man City. Can't get them because they're in our same. They're from the same country as us, same league and all that. Can't play an English team. We can play a Scottish team, so we can get Celtic in our group, but we can't get Man United, City, or Newcastle in our group at all. We can't play any of them potentially until the second round of knockouts. Right. So yeah, Man City. So we can get from this pot 1. We can get either Sevilla, Barcelona, Napoli, Bayern Munich. I'm accepting it's Bayern Munich. That's probably the hardest one out of the block. If I'm being honest, in my opinion, Bayern Munich are the hardest bastards out of pot 1 that we can actually get. Sorry. PSG. I'll take PSG. You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'd actually take PSG. I know they've got Mbappe, but they've got no Neymar. They've got no Messi. There's a whole new rebuild going on down there, and yeah, I wouldn't mind if we got them because it'd be like it's not the end of the world. 'I'd rather them in Bayern Munich, but I'm accepting we're getting Bayern Munich. It's a thing. The Champions League Arsenal has to have Bayern Munich Arsenal at some point. So might as well get out of the way now. Benfica and Feyenoord, because obviously Feyenoord won their Indonesia League last season. In pot two, obviously that's our pot, so that we can't get anyone from our pot because it's obviously our pot. Pot three, the teams we can possibly get in pot three are bloody hell, Shakhtar Donetsk, Salzburg, AC Milan, Braga, Lazio, Real Madrid. Bloody hell, can't even go up and down. Bloody. All right, one sec. Real Madrid, there's someone else there being blocked off. Bear with me just a hot second because I've got the image on my phone. And FC Copenhagen. So we can get anyone from pot three, depending on obviously who we get from pot one. Any Germans and teams in there? No. So we can get anyone from pot. We can actually get anyone from pot three basically. And then again, Shakhtar. If we were to get Shakhtar Donetsk in our group, even though they are, they're based. Their club is based in Ukraine because of what's going off in Ukraine, which we all know about. We'd have the game. Sorry, the games actually will be played in Poland. So just to remind people of that as well. Right. And then obviously pot four, depending on what we get from pot one and pot three respectively. We can get Real Sociedad. I think again, in my opinion, Real Sociedad are the toughest team in pot four, in my opinion. Galatasaray, hostile place to go away from, but we can beat them. We should be able to beat them. Basically, anyone that knows any Arsenal fan that Champions League wise that played Galatasaray before years gone by, or seen Galatasaray play in general in Champions League, Galatasaray and you're the away team, their place is a hostile place. If you get a result from there, you're highly regarded as a top club, basically. Then in that case, you've got Celtic. Obviously, we can get Celtic, even though they are in from the UK. They're not in the same league as us, and it's in different. Scotland is a different country. They don't play in England. They play actually in Scotland, unlike some of our Welsh teams. So we can get Celtic in our group. Can't get Newcastle, so don't have to worry about that. Union Berlin, I think they're that down underdog to look out for, in my opinion, going based on last season. You got Lions, you got Young Boys. Saying less about that, the better. And then a debut, an actual Champions League debutant in FC Antwerp in the pot four as well. So that is what it is. We cannot get Porto, Leipzig, Atletico, Dortmund, Inter, United, or Real Madrid. But yeah, so potentially, again, I've accepted. More likely, we'll get by me. I've accepted it. It is our fate. We might as well. It is an Arsenal. It is the Arsenal way of our Champions League. So potentially, I mean, the hardest group we could possibly get is obviously Bayern Munich with us in it, and then, for example, PSV or Lazio or AC Milan, even Shakhtar. Even though, as I say, what the situation there, they're a decent team. I wouldn't mind them, but the ones I would want to avoid are realistically Lazio and PSV from that pot three, especially PSV. More so because we played them last year in the Europa League, it's just a bit repetitive, like a bit boring. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. The only team I want to avoid from this pot is Real Sociedad, in my opinion, because they are a threat to us. Or anyone, they could cause a shock there, in pot four. Galatasaray, I don't care about. Celtic. So yeah, potentially the hardest group would be for Arsenal back after 6 years. Bayern Munich, PSV, and Real Sociedad. That for me would be the hardest group. The baptism of fire, what I do not want. Easiest group, on the other hand, potentially would be, for example, just plucking a name out of that group one, pot one, sorry, Benfica or Feyenoord, and then Copenhagen or Braga or Salzburg, and then from pot four, any of them basically that are not Real Sociedad. So like Young Boys, Lens, I think, like I say, that Burnley could cause us a problem because again, it's the unknown there. It's Germany as well. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see. I should say we'll see. Right, it's going back into the chat. Right, here we go. Oh bloody hell! It's a lot of a lot of Wembley trips, apparently. Bloody hell! Got Tom in the chat as well. Bloody here. Where? There's the one thing. Obviously, we go live and all that because they say Champions League draw at 5. So I've gone live at 10 minutes beforehand. Obviously, get out, all to come in, get settled and all that, and then I forget. They like to milk this bullshit from last season and do the awards and all that crap. Oh dear, could be worse. Mr. Tom, what's the chances Arsenal will come out? I'd love that personally. I've all, every time, every time we've been in the Champions League years gone by, and the draw's been around and all that, and Arsenal Celtic qualified for Champions League. I beg for Celtic, but it always goes fucking whenever there's a chance of it, fucking Man United get them instead, and it pisses me off because I'd love to play Celtic in the actual Champions League pot. I know we played in for a qualifying game. I'm trying to think now, about 13 plus years ago. Fucking, what was it, 2009? I'm trying to think, 2008, 2009, give or take, one of the 2 years for the last qualifying round for the group stage proper. But I personally would like to. I'd love to play in the group stage. But hey, it is what it is. Thanks to everyone who answered it with Sir Alex Ferguson with Aberdeen. Oh, okay, yeah. Obviously, oh shit, didn't see the pots. No, that's fine. Absolutely, that's why I had it. I had it as a backup as well, so I know I don't get things mixed up because it's again I don't like this old pot one's a champion spot. I like it like it used to be in terms of the top seedings in the pot one, second low, like the second best lot, pot 2, 3, 4, that format. But no, we've got to protect the champions and make big games in the group stages. And now they're going after this season. We're going to make 2 different leagues and basically not you play each other 20,000 times in the 1 year. They get very repetitive and very boring. And basically, it's a Super League in everything but name. Best of luck in the job. Same. I want to say same back to you, but we obviously got to play you. We've got to play you on Sunday, so um, um, and it's in that rivalry. You know what? I'll be nice and say same back to you, but you never know. Oh, Eric Aberdeen's going to do the draw as well. Former Lyon and Barcelona centre back. No, I said before you came in, Stefan, that they decided last night to go. You know what? We don't fancy Champions League this year. We don't fancy getting pumped again. It's 6 games out of 6. So you know what, PSV, you can have the win. You can go for yourselves. I hate them. I said, and the thing is, I said before kickoff last night for a bit of game. I said, sod's law. This time last year, because it's the exact same situation of winner takes all for Champions League, and whoever didn't for the Europa League. We was in the Europa League last year. Who won? Rangers. I mean, PSV came into our competition, and what happened? PSV Arsenal. I'm not. What would be the odds of it happening again? Oh, I'd be bored of it. Again, we played it last year, so it's just like, do we want to go to that game? Possibly. Not really, because we played them last year. So I know Van Nistelrooy is no longer there as their manager. He literally, like the day you got a game, literally, I'm trying to think now, a game or 2 left of the season, he has walked out and left them to it. So there's a lot of nuance there, so to say. Nimeth is asking for AC Milan, Red Star Belgrade, and Celtic, please. I would take that all day long. But AC Milan in the pot 1 though, because they didn't win their pot. We can't get AC in our pot, I think. No, the only Italian cup we can get is Napoli. We cannot. Red Star and Celtic. So we can't. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So AC and Red Star. Again, we only get 1 team from each pot. We cannot Against Celtic, and either one of a C or a red star, but we can't get both. Galatasaray big man from European competitions and the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Obviously, if you know your history of Leeds and Galatasaray in general, you understand what that comment's all about. Emerson's answer to the answer, because I said three because I can remember three. Obviously, 2024 hasn't happened yet, so that's why I didn't include that one. But yeah, 63, 68, 71, 78, 92. Oh, yeah, 92. Yeah, fucking Ronald Koeman was Barcelona, wasn't he? I think this is at the back end of the 5 year ban that all the English clubs got given, basically. This is at the back end of it. Exactly, Sam. What do you think I want Celtic so badly in our group? Oh dear. Okay, enough random crap now. Let's get the draw on your Pompous Uefa Cornballs. They're getting underway yet? They're doing all that fucking chitty chatty bullshit. Right, here we go. Here we go. Back to the bottom of the screen. Barcelona beat Sampdoria in '92, I believe. What was Barca AC in the actual final? Right, put that back up. Anyway, again, for the people that are new to the channel, if you haven't already, do so. As I say, keep subscribing, do keep promoting the channel out as well, and do share the content as well. It does massively help to grow the channel a lot faster, and it's a very, very much appreciated from my end. Right, fucking four-eyed twat, talking all the do all this rules and regulations every year. We know the rules, we know the regulations. On with it. Looking down the barrel of a camera going, these are the rules, these are the regulations. We fucking know the rules, we know the regulations, we know teams from the same country can't play each other, this, that, and the other until they're later on in the competition, etc., etc. Just get on with it. The irony is, they do this every year. And was it last year, last season, in the first knockout round draw? Yeah, the first round of knockouts. Basically, the round after group stages, they did the draw. They fucked it up. But Chelsea still got that same draw somehow. Darvila has the draw not started it. No, it's on the verge of starting. They've been doing it all this. Oh, look back at last season. Da, 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 da. Been introducing the players that are going to be doing the draw today: Joel Cole and Eric Dabadal. And now we're having a 10-minute spiel of basically these are the rules, these are the regulations that we do in every Champions League draw, basically. That's fine, Duff. That's absolutely no problem. But that's what I'm. I am literally waiting for them. If they got to advert, I'm going to cry. Oh, for God's sake! Now they're fucking doing the video audio. This is the one thing even in Europa League, they do this in Europa League as well. So it's not new. Like I'm 6 years away from it. I'm fucking getting used to it again. We know the system. We know the parts. We know that same teams from the same country can't play each other. And obviously, certain civil war situations, like for example, Russian team can't play an Ukrainian team. That was a possibility. Right? Is it because obviously Russian clubs have been, as far as I'm aware, are still being expelled from the competition, European competitions by UEFA and all that. We know, we know all this. Do this. I know there's new clubs in it. There might be a new club up with FC Royal Antwerp and things like that. And we haven't been there for 6 years. But even we know the rules. We know the regulations. We know this. We know that. Has it got to be warm balls yet? Always had that belief. I've always had that belief. Arsenal just got. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. What do they? I don't know. They do it every year. It's not even like it's like they do it just for the group stage, just to refresh everyone's memories and all that. They do it for the first knockout round, the quarter final, the semi final, that's final. It's group bullshit. They do the same thing every round, every time they do a draw. They treat us like we're fucking idiots. It's like we know the format. We know it by now. Next year, understandably, yeah, you can explain it to us. That you can knock yourself out by explaining the new format, whatever, because it's a new format you're doing. The two leagues, this and that, X amount of things, whatever. But bloody hell, just this is a format we've known for what 15 plus years. It ain't new to us. As neutrals is not new to us. But every year they feel the need to explain it like we're doing. I was like, there you go. So that's really, yeah, that's why the screens up the next day with the hair dry, warming the balls up. We can beat Bayern Munich. Let's see if we get them first. I'm going to. I've accepted more likely we are going to get. Pardon me. At the same time as I was like, you know what? Let's just breathe for a second. Oh, for God's sake, just get this out of the way. For God's sake. I swear, oh my God, they're just explaining it to us. They told us who's on that pot and all that, and now they're doing. They'll get underway for the draw for pot one. And it's like, obviously, the defence. There's a shame. It's like, we know this. You don't have to show us clips from last year of how they got there. Bloody joke. Oh dear. Desai in his heyday. I don't understand how he ended up at Chelsea, but he was a he was a phenomenal defender, slash player. I bet Marcel Des when Marcel I bet when Marcel Desailly was growing up, he dreamed of being abused by Atkinson and being part of a 4 hour long cup course. Yeah, we all again for anyone that doesn't who's not old enough or doesn't know the situation about Ron Atkinson and Desailly. I think 2004, I think it was the 0304 season, he won basically in terms of when that then like so these are old school customers. So after I think it was after the second leg, Chelsea just knocked us out and all that, I think as well. On ITV free to air footy at the time. Bloody hell, I think Champions League was free to air back then. But yeah, Big Ron was co-commentator that day. And yeah, Bayern Munich got the first team out. So then pot A, Bayern Munich are in pot A. This is too advanced a joke. Yeah, yeah. What wants the hot one? What wants the cold one? What wants the warm one? I don't know. This feels warmish. That's a cold one, Joel. Brand new. The draw is underway. Hawkwind. It's just started. They're doing it. They're getting out order. They're doing pot by pot basically, and pot one. They get the pot one teams out now and put them in the respective groups. Bayern Munich go out now in pot A. Sevilla are in pot B. Europa League champions from last season are in pot B. Okay. It's too advanced. I love that. Oh dear. Napoli are referred to. They're in pot C. SSC Napoli. Serie A champions are in pot C. Tom says, I do believe the Champions League isn't as magic because it's not bumping combination straight off TV anymore. Yeah, as I say, it used to be free to air. Imagine that. Think Champions League football used to be a free to air service for us, basically. And then BT came along and fucked it for us. And it's not been the same since. Imagine been so cold how he came. I didn't see him coming in pot D, but I'll double check that in a sec for you guys. Apologies. Fine order out. Oh, Benfica came out. Benfica on pot D. Fine order on pot E. Bring on Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, baby. I'm accepting this Bayern Munich. I'm accepting in pot one with Bayern, PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Really, is that? Is it just pot? Whatever. We're doing Group F. Effectively, realistic at the moment, we are as Arsenal, we want. We don't really want pot A. I don't mind PSG as I mentioned before because I think they're weaker than what they've ever been. Manchester City, so we can automatically avoid that group with United. Um, all matches and dates will be confirmed Saturday. They have mentioned this. If you did not hear before the draw, yeah, they could need to take a few lessons to rig that order fucking draw around. Who's playing one there? FC Barcelona. This is a good. I wouldn't mind being in terms of Barcelona. Again, Barcelona aren't the same. Barcelona aren't the same as they once were. And from an Arsenal perspective, we need vengeance. In fact, we need to get our vengeance in 2006. Gary, pot two. Here we go, says Gary. Yep, here we go. Real Madrid. So effectively, just really put A and that's word, but anyway, put A to one. Put A to main one. We want to avoid main one. Um, but I want Barcelona. I really want Barcelona just because of 2006. I want us to finally, after all these years, to get our vengeance on the bastards. The lives thinking all that. I don't really get in the Champions League. So here we go. The those in the chat is sucking out. Yeah. I feel sorry for Andrews. Andrews in one of my group chats. He's just got my anxiety's kicking. Right. Right. Athletic goal. Good effort. Really interesting. They've had a get in their group as well. They've had a few toughers over the years and struggled last year, didn't they? Sorry, Brendan, if you watch it. Surely they don't get fucked over again, but we'll see. But that's all would be yeah, exactly. I want that chance of vengeance. They cheated us at 2006 Champions League title. I want my vengeance. I waited long enough. Here we go. Here we go. Pot two's coming out on the way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. First team out for pot two into going into possibly Group A, depending on where they're from. Here we go. Are we the first team out? Borussia Dortmund. So they'll be in pot two B. So they'll be with Sevilla potentially. No, okay. Okay, so basically, a draw team now go to the other side, pick X amount of groups they can be put in, and randomly do it instead of going, okay, well, X, Y, Z. Eric Aberdeen now doing his job. So where are we sending Dortmund? What group of death are we going to put them in? F. Group F's the PSG and Dortmund in Gojo Cole. Again, second team out. Second team out will be the famous Arsenal FC. Come on. Group F. So we can get Group A, Group B, Group C, Group P. Get any group apart from obviously Man City's group, and obviously Group F because everything has been dealt with. the FIFA Pro Evolution Soccer. Well, it's not in Pro Evolution Soccer anymore. It's bloody what's it even now? I can't remember what it's called now, but it's not in Pro Evolution anymore. Or Pro Evo or PES. Aberdeen, go on. B, we are off to Sevilla. We're off. We are our champions. Basically, the team from our champion from the Champions Park is Sevilla. So Sevilla versus Arsenal will be in the Champions League. I don't mind that. Again, you're going to get European pedigree and all that, but they're not the Europa League, so they might just go off. Celtic's 8-1. We'll come back to Celtic in a bit. Sevilla in our group, yeah. Atletico Madrid. Brendan, are you watching? Who can they get? Feyenoord or Man City? Oh, I can't give my brother. I kind of want him to get Feyenoord just to keep my brother happy. I don't want another Man City when Atletico fucking fast. If you know, you know. Anyway, Aberdeen, go on. Go on. E. Feyenoord. I think that's Feyenoord. Yeah, Atletico Madrid and Feyenoord for Group E so far. Who's Tottenham got? Who? Who's that team? They don't really in Europe, I don't think. I don't think they've got to make Conference League. Manchester United, so they can't get Man City. Man City's been excluded from this. They could get Bayern Munich. I'll piss myself. If they get Bayern Munich now, I'll piss myself. A, C was in Napoli, or D is Benfica. Sorry. Ideally, may not want Benfica. If they get Napoli or Bayern, they are screwed. That's going to be fine. Yes! Fuck you, Man United. Manchester United versus FC Bayern Munich. Harry Kane is coming back to England very, very quickly after leaving us for Bayern Munich. And he's off to Manchester. So, yeah, Harvey, son. You're in for a tough one this year, I think. Maybe Leipzig. They're going to pot C, D, G, or H. Actually, celebrate being that get fucked over. We got we actually got a decent start. Obviously, a full draw out, yeah, but so far so good. I don't mind Sevilla. The only thing I wanted to avoid was Bayern, and we've avoided them. Don't get me wrong, Sevilla away, hostile. That's going to be hostile, Sevilla away, but we can get a result there. Man United will beat Bayern. Have you seen Bayern since Harry Kane's come along? They're more fluid now. Hope United beat Bayern. I think if they didn't have Harry Kane, United have a chance. But the fact that Kane's there and he's already hit the ground running, they're in trouble, boy. Everything up to and including PES 6 was good, and then yeah, after they just to the point they even changed the name. What was it? Benfica into Milan. Oh, that'd be an interesting game. Edu was just in the background as well. So got spotted Edu for distance. SC Porto. That'd be in Barca's group, I'm assuming then. Yeah, into into Barca's group because they can't because obviously Sevilla and the Bayern in this and the other. Of course, they're the defending champions. As I said, that 9 times out of 10, the defending European champions get the piss easy group. 9 times out of 10. Occasionally they get a toughie, but not a toughie, but still. Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid are in pot C with Napoli. Madrid versus Napoli. Jude Bellingham going to get Jude Bellingham. And his Champions League debut and lots of Napoli and all that. Ooh, tasty. That's a tasty one. Ancelotti's one of Ancelotti's former clubs, I believe. Went there briefly for a year, I think. Nobody has so many managers that can't keep up, to be honest. I must admit, I did get FIFA 21, PES 21, and Football Manager just because these have been noticed. Yeah, that's fair enough. Pot three now. Here we go. Pot three. But it really matters now. Do we get the easiest, easy, comfortable ease back into the league table, or do we get completely screwed over? Eddie is getting barbecue ready after the draw. Yep. It's been again. You know what? We could have got Bayern Munich. We didn't. United did after us. But that's the only team realistically from top one I wanted to avoid was Bayern Munich because of the Harry Kane factor. Maybe because of the Harry Kane factor and his record against us as a whole. That's I'm sick of it. I know we've been away for 6 years, but I'm sick of seeing Arsenal Bayern Munich in the group stages or the fucking first knockout round. So you know what? We don't have to worry about that for now. We've got Sevilla, decent team that they are. I think they have one eye and drop back into Europa and win Europa again. That's the hope. But yeah, I think Arsenal at home to Sevilla. I can see us winning. Away, it'll be hostile. It'll be a hostile atmosphere. Don't get me wrong, Sevilla. But again, we can get a result there. Be a win or draw. It depends on the obviously situation we're in at the time we play them. Here we go. Pot three is underway. First team out is Shakhtar Donetsk of Ukraine, and they can get put into any of the pots. So this could be any of us, basically. We could get Shakhtar. Someone else could get Shakhtar. It could be the 1 in 8 chance, basically. I wouldn't mind Shakhtar again. Again, the Eduardo thing last time round we had that 20 odd years stint. After Eduardo left us and we sold him to Shakhtar, obviously he straight away came back, got to have his farewell. Basically, scored a goal against us, and we actually went. Celebrated. No, you would not see that anywhere else. And Shakhtar going into pot H, not in Arsenal's group. Okay, that will be pot H. That is Barcelona, Porto. Okay, that's not bad. That's not been bad for Shakhtar. No, what they could see themselves and know what we've got a chance of getting second here at the very least. Even if Barca will be favoured because it's Barcelona, the name. Barcelona, think, God, think I'll be fucking Juventus or Bayern Munich again. Belgrade, Serbia now. Again, any of the 7 groups, so there's a 1 in 7 chance it could be us. Serbia, again, it's a new team, don't be wrong, coming to the Emirates, but do I really want my team going to Serbia in the midst of a potential title challenge? Not really, but no, so that probably will happen. Abadal's better pick out his ball. Is this Group B? No, Group G for the Serbian side, which is Man City, Leipzig, and then obviously Belgrade. So basically, Man City winning the group is a free fall for second, basically in that group as well, as it stands. PSV, oh, for sake, do not put us in that. Do not put them in our group, for fuck's sake. 1 in 4 chance it could be us. Oh, for God's sake! I swear to God, not 2 years in the trot, for God's sake. Because that would make our fucking pot a lot harder, actually. It would look a lot more difficult, to be honest. No, nothing wrong with Serbia. I just don't want them going to Serbia in the midst of a title challenge in their winter. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, what did I say? I didn't want it, and they're fucking giving it to us. This now made our group look. This has made our group look a lot harder now. For fuck's sake! Sevilla and PSV. So going to Holland again, Eindhoven again for the second time in fucking 12 months. So it would have been Rangers. If Rangers had decided to turn up last night, it would have been Rangers. Again, PSV at home, we'll beat them. It's just the away again because they've got that recent holdover from last season. I believe they can do us like their gaff. Fucking hell! Can we have a nice easy one? Wolf pot, please. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, as I say, I fancy us against Sevilla definitely, and PSV should, but it depends on the scheduling as well, doesn't it? Between the league games and all that, we always get a touch. Yeah, because we went like in European competition in general, we went like 10 years. It felt like it, maybe a bit longer, just over 10 years of no Dutch team in the European competition, Champions League or Europa, and then suddenly in the last 2, 3 years, we're just getting fucking constantly Dutch, Dutch, Dutch. So for God's sake, who's out now? Salzburg of Austria. Rangers got gulped. Yeah. It's annoying because I said this. I said this last night. What are the odds that the fact that we're in the Champions League, PSV will get through as well, and we'll get PSV in our group? And what's happened? We've got PSV. I was wrong about pot one. I'll give it that. I'm happy we got in from pot one. With all due respect, it's just a different. It's the away game. The away day side is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass in terms of it's going to be. It's not guarantees, but you don't want every game to be difficult away from home. Because at home, we'll beat Sevilla. At home, we'll beat Eindhoven. It might even beat, I don't know, because they've got a new manager. I don't know what the manager's like and how they're doing in Indonesia so far this season. I'm not judging last night because it's fucking Rangers. I'm not even going to judge PSV on last night's game. But they drew 2-2 in the first leg, says a lot. You know what? It could have been worse. It could have been. This could be a lot. This could have been a lot worse. I'm not disappointed. I'm not just for joy, but it's a decent one for us. It gets us back batteries on the fire, back into swing of things. It keeps the players on the toes of anything actually. So they're not thinking, oh well, we've got that right. We've got this X, Y, and Z. We could be okay. We're all right, Jack. Oh, so Copenhagen or even pot A or pot C. Fucking United Copenhagen. That's Copenhagen. They should beat, but let's be honest. They haven't been the best in European days away. Oh my God, United are screwed. Okay, United are absolute. They're not going to be. They're not going to be so. It's not going to be so easy for United, basically. Bayern Munich, Manchester United, and FC Copenhagen of Denmark. And I think they've played Copenhagen in the last back of all between the Champions League and Europa League, and they've away from home they've lost quite a few times actually. So Rangers are shite. Yeah, they are. Copenhagen to be shoved like a Mexican donkey. I'm just know what could have gone got European pedigree as well. I just hope that obviously more so when FC when Copenhagen are the home team against United, they give them a game. Please give us Celtic. Please give us Celtic. You know what? It's not. You know what then? My reaction to PSV. The reaction to PSV has been more of a. We played them last year in Europa League. Do we have to play them against seriously? That's the main part of my reaction. Really, it was like, but I do fancy it. I would fancy it. Don't want Real Sociedad. We can't have Real Sociedad gone because it's Korea. Thank God for that. Galatasaray hostile. I'll take it. I'll take Galatasaray, but it's a hostile place to go to. Celtic, I want Celtic. I want them Scottish bastards. Stop giving. I swear to God, if Celtic are in Man United's group, I'll cry. I'm fucking sick of it. I want to see Arsenal play a Scottish team in Europe. There's only one Scottish team we can play this year in Europe, so give us Celtic, please. And again, it'll keep the players on their toes. Well, if we can't give us Celtic, give us Antwerp. It's their debut season in Champions League. Give us them. You know what? It will keep players on their toes in terms of between the league games, Champions League games. They're not going to be like, well, we can do this, we can do that. No, 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 no. You won't. You're full alert now. No, it shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't be. Well, the only team we could would have been was Celtic, but we can't get them because Sevilla's in our group. So I want Celtic. That's the one team I really want in terms of a competitive Champions League game. I've never seen it, apart from obviously, as I mentioned before, qualifying for the fucking competition years ago. Once upon a time, when we had Eduardo and all that. Oh, Real, something's come up. Real Sociedad by the looks of it. Yeah, Real Sociedad, the first team out of pot four. So who would they be putting? What pot could they be putting? Pot A, pot D, F, or G. So they could be. Oh, that please put me put her in pot A. Put the bastards in pot A. I beg you. I beg you. Give me that Real Madrid Sociedad. If we've got to do Eindhoven again, they can do Sociedad again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, Harvey, but I don't care. I hate United. Please, Eric. Oh, you're a bastard. I hate you. Group D. You couldn't give me that one thing. You put us against Eindhoven, but you couldn't give them. So that's a decent group. That's Benfica, Inter Milan, Salzburg, and Real Sociedad. Anyone could win that group, really. That is potentially a group of death. Anyone could win that and come second, respectively. Oh, Joe Cole's screwing things up. Newcastle United. John, are you watching? What put can you be put into Newcastle? E F E F or H? Barcelona, PSG, or was it H? What was H? Final. Realistically, you want final. You'd want finals group to have a realistic chance of qualifying. So that of complete baptism of fire. Here we go. For Newcastle. First year back in 20 odd years. Group F. Newcastle in Group F. That is, I believe, yes. Oh my God. Baptism of fire. PSG, Dortmund, AC Milan, and Newcastle. That is the worst. The options they had, that was the worst they could have got. They could have asked for. Poor bastards. Again, they PSG. Again, you expect PSG to walk it, but in terms of second spot will be up for grabs. But so again, that baptism of fire for Newcastle first year back. Will they be able to handle the heat? And Eddie Howe that's a lot of pressure on him now. That's Eddie Howe taking Newcastle to San Siro, Borussia Dortmund, and in Paris. I didn't see come out that thing first. One sec. Completely. I think well, I wasn't even aware. I didn't even pay attention. So who was that now? Who's this? We'll find that in a sec. If it's B, this is not a Spanish team or whatever. Oh dear. I feel so bad for Newcastle. Baptism of fire. Group A. But who was it? Galatasaray. That's not an easy group. You know, it cannot. Bayern Munich will be favourites. Bayern Munich could walk the group. But in terms of second, that could go down to the wire. Second spot. That'd be interesting. FC Union Berlin. I swear to God, I absolutely swear to God. Do not put them in our fucking group. They can be put in our B or C after. One other team I didn't want we could potentially get. And we'll get baptism of fire. Basically, the only decent English team getting an easy group would be Man C. I swear, I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to cry. Oh, thank God. I do not go. I do not want him going to fucking Sevilla, Eindhoven, and Berlin. Nice. Yeah. Come on, Joel. Screw it up for us. Young boys of Switzerland. Can't put in our group apparently. Nope. B, G, or H for young boys. Stop spoiling it, Gary. Lens, though. Was it RC Lens? Okay. You've got to be about a minute ahead of us then. G. Young boys are in Group G. That will be Man City. Have got the Man City will walk their group. It's basically Man City, Leipzig, and yeah, just the easiest group they could possibly ask for as the champions from the Champions. But not to me. LC Lens of France. Why? Lens are full. Yeah, I thought, why do I think the Champions top was in them? I don't know. I don't mind them. I wouldn't mind them actually. Again, it might be a bit of an unknown quantity to them, but this is not not one of the pedigrees, so to say, of the European game, from our perspective. Oh, Celtic! I hate you, Joel. I wanted Celtic. You could have given me Celtic. You gave me fucking a France trip. Ugh. We always get French and Dutch teams bored, especially Champions League. We always get French teams in Champions League history wise, up until when we fell out for the last few years. With 9 times out of 10 we get a French team or whatever. Group E, Celtic. Group E. Feyenoord, Atletico Madrid, Lazio, and Celtic. So basically, Feyenoord and Atletico. That's a nice group for Atletico actually as well. But Feyenoord and Celtic, not Feyenoord, Celtic. Feyenoord and Atletico will be hot favourites to walk that group basically. I mean, it's not the worst group in the world for us. I mean, I didn't want PSV because we played them last year. It's just like, ugh, I wanted something new. But from the Champions pot, one of the best teams could have possibly asked for. Obviously, then you got pot three. Again, a team that we already know recent. Again, apart from Van Nistelrooy is not there anymore. So it's a whole new manager. And I say, it could have been a lot worse. We could have got Man United. Man United have got a tougher group than us. They've got Bayern Munich, FC Copenhagen, and Galatasaray. As I mentioned, Galatasaray away is a tough place to go. As an Arsenal fan, I've seen my team play Galatasaray in the Champions League years gone by. That's a tough. That's a place you want to go to with a young team. Newcastle, out of the four English clubs, Newcastle being in top four, got completely screwed over. Dortmund, and AC. In one sense, it's Mbappe, not Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar. It's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting. Again, Newcastle unknown quantity, but exactly how is that? Is now he has to go full guns basically in them games, get results early on, and they'll wait. Make so in terms of St James's Park, make St James's Park a fortress basically for PSG to come to and Dortmund and AC. First, Group B to the PSV and Lens. I'll take that. Looking back again, I was only pissed off with PSV because who said it? We played the PSV last year. You want to talk about? No. I'm just saying that Man United and Copenhagen have played each other over the last few years between the Europa League and Champions League, and away when Copenhagen are the home team against United, they somehow seem to give United a challenge. Not winning, but they give them a game basically. And you're basically guaranteeing that Bayern Munich have got 6 points from Man United. There's no way Bayern Harry Kane can go and go, well, back in England, I won't bother today. They are going to walk that coupe. The toughest group from an English team is Newcastle. The easiest group is, surprise, Man City, Leipzig, Red Star upgrading the young boys. It's literally Man City winning the group, and it's a battle for second. I think we can win. Honestly, I know I reacted the way I reacted when the final came out. And I said what I said about the away days and all that. But I think we can. I believe we can win the. I believe we can win the group. This is a better group than what Tottenham got last year. Tottenham got Tottenham actually got completely bent over last year, and they just got out of their group. I think that's it. We are more than capable of getting out of that group. Not I won't say comfortably, but I think we get out of that group. I think we can win the group. We can be one of the top, definitely one of the top two, but I think we can win it. Yeah. So, but the away day against the away day against Galatasaray for United is going to be an interesting one because, as I say, that's a young team going to Galatasaray in a hostile atmosphere, and they're going to be up for it. Was it? Was it Zaha? I'm trying to think now. What was it? Galatasaray Zaha signed for, or was it someone else? It was definitely he went to Turkey, didn't he? That could be interesting as well. FC Copenhagen are a goldmine for youth talent on Football Manager. To be fair, oh dear. Neil Dopkins is not a bad group. No crazy. Exactly, is it? Was it? So the Eindhoven and obviously Lens in France. It's literally effectively our neighbours, basically, our next door neighbours, respectively, in and around us. Stefan saying it's nice one and tough. Yeah, Sevilla are Europa League champions, and the thing is, they have a fear of winning the Europa League, coming to the Champions League, and then back into the Europa League just to win the Europa League again. They had that thing. PSV again. I think we'll beat them at home. If we can go to PSV, obviously play PSV at home, beat them, beat Sevilla at home. I think we can get on our day. As long as we've got a fit squad, we play these teams away. We ain't massed with injuries. I think we can beat. Um, sorry, I think we can beat Sevilla away. I think we can beat Feyenoord away on our day, as long as we actually decide to turn up on them away retrospectively. If we switch off, yeah, they can beat us. Of course they can. But it's all dependent on us now. We know our thing. We know our fate now. If Mikel wants to sign a couple more players before tomorrow night's deadline, please go and do it. Other than that, as I say, I believe we can do. I believe we can actually win our group. It's not the hardest group. I was expecting a lot. I'll be honest. For our first year back after 6 years, we could have and probably should have got a lot harder on another day. I mean, so 20 years away from Champions League, come back and they get the French champions, but actually Dortmund. Dortmund. I think there's a tough group. Don't get me wrong. Group F is a tough group for Newcastle for their first year back. Dortmund, they could possibly get something from. AC Milan at home, they might get something. Away, would be a different story. Yeah, to ask them to get out of that and staying, even if it means they drop into Europa League, that's you're asking a lot, but there's a possibility there. So I'm not saying Sevilla aren't decent, Stefan, but Sevilla are decent. Um, PSV are decent, but again, PSV when we played PSV last year when they won the league as well in Holland, they had obviously with Van Nistelrooy and the whole setup there. I think I'm going to talk to James tomorrow. My streams, my deadline day streams, so pop them for half an hour, give his reaction to this, and um, he'll give us more detail on the PSV side of things now with a new manager. Because as I say, Van Nistelrooy literally like a week before, like 2 games before the end of the season, walked out of PSV, walked away from his job, everything, and we've got a whole new manager. Um, so there's an unknown there of what they could do to us, if they can do anything to us, with a new manager and a few new players or whatever. Are they potentially weaker now? I know Luke De Jong's still there, obviously, but are they actually weaker against a kind of team like us, or are they actually a bit stronger now, or are they still the same? What? Again, I don't. I'm not gonna. I personally not reading into one game last night when they obviously did what they did last night against Rangers. I'm not reading into that because it's a one game that you want to read into. Week before they drew 2-2 to Rangers, so it's like a toss up basically. Because it's Rangers for fuck's sake. So again, I think we've got a nice, not an easy group. I'm not saying it's easy, but I think we've got a group that we can get out of. Not comfortable. Know what? Yeah, we can get. On our day, we can get out of that group comfortably. We can win this group. Absolutely no problem in it. It just depends on the away days, especially. We have to turn up. Exactly. We should be winning our group. It's not. And if there's no discredit to Sevilla as the Europa League champions or PSV. Well, I mean, Lens are going to come home and away. But we should win that group. I'll be honest. After 6 years away, I keep saying it. I was expecting a lot worse. So not the not the hardest group, not the easiest group. It's a decent group. It's a decent group, but I still think we're capable of winning this not competition, winning this group, winning our group, which in hindsight will then make us give us a better knockout round potentially. The first knockout round. Men's coach of the year got awards. Oh, do the awards now? That's different. We usually do the awards in between the draw and all that, but obviously they're different. I mean, they do it now. They're now doing coach of the year for the men and women and all that. So we'll stick around for that, see how that plays out. I wonder when the men's one. It wouldn't be the guy that won the treble. We should go through, but will not be easy, says Neil. I get what you're saying. It's away days that are the away days to PSV and Sevilla, respectively. I've got people questioning. Sorry, I get that. It's just, again, it depends on when we do play, because obviously fixtures will be sorted out over the weekend, as has been mentioned on Saturday. Be officially confirmed who when we're playing who, what, and where. Um, it'll be it'll be interesting to see where we are. Well, Serena won it. So the women's coach of the year as well. Serena winning it as well. Serena already won it. This is the winner basically. I thought they're doing all these are the nominees. Da-da-da-da. Serena Weidman might be winning. It looks like she's won the women's coach Uefa Coach of the Year. 'Cause- And again, final aside, she deserves it. What she's done for England she's won. Yeah, Serena won. So congratulations to Serena Weidman on that. And she actually, unlike Pep, she actually turned up for an award. But yeah, as I was saying about this comment here, in terms of again, once we know who we're playing when and where, and obviously depending on obviously hopefully no injuries for both of them away games, and if we have a full strength squad available for both them games or the away games in particular, I fancy us then to win. It's obviously with injuries you can't obviously second guess this and the other. The worst could happen. So, but we adjust it, we assess things at the time. But yeah, I think that's a no. What again? I know I reacted the way I did. Again, looking back, it was no reaction to PSV, but it's just a not them again reaction for fuck's sake. Because again, we played them last year. But I think we can do it. We can get out of that group. I was expecting Bayern Munich, Real Sociedad, and then okay, a team from and then another basically. But I was expecting the hardest possible group ever. This is possibly the most decent group we could have asked for. Not the easiest, but the most decent group we could have asked for. I do feel sorry for John though, John Sinclair and all the Newcastle fans. 20 years they've been waiting to get back in the Champions League, get back into it, and they've been given the royalty of European football in AC Milan. They've been given Yellow Wall of Dortmund. Again, that's a hostile place to go to. Again, young team, not much Champions League experience in that squad either. Going away to Dortmund, that yellow wall in particular. Oh my god! And obviously PSG could be an interesting one because obviously PSG we expected to win their group and comfortably, but they've got no, Messi's gone, Neymar's gone. They've all we've got is Mbappe, as far as I know of. I think again we haven't seen much of them. Their league's only just got underway in the last week or two. But yeah, we assess it as we go. I hope Newcastle David put the. I hope Eddie Howe's Newcastle team, young team, put up a fight and actually at least shows for at very least for second. If they can get over that line, good luck to them. It's not going to be easy though. They need to sort their form out. Now they know their fate. They now need to put their ideas up in the league and sort their form out and quick. Kanani is back. Yep, okay. Straight away. What are the odds? What are the odds? Gets forced out of his base and gets forced out basically. And one of his first goes to Newcastle in European football will be against AC Milan. Potentially, his first Newcastle game, potentially, depending on obviously the schedule will be put out on Saturday. Potentially, it could be Newcastle versus AC Milan match day one. That'd be mental. We couldn't get past Astra. If you know that quote, you know. But it's a West Ham fan from West Ham Fan TV, basically a few years and years ago. Feels like years ago now. Before the pandemic and all that, basically saying we couldn't even get past Andrew fucking twice. That was the first year. Fast forward 12 months, happened again. Uh, Sevilla won't be a thing while Victor Orta is director of football. Oh, again, Spanish karma as well in terms of the Spanish FA in that whole situation as well. Could come their way. You don't win successively UEFA Cups by being crap. I mean, I'm not saying Sevilla are crap. I'm just saying we've got a chance to get out of our group and possibly win our group. On our day, if you have a full strength squad, we can go to Sevilla and get a result, like AKA a win. Russ is in the chat, is he? Oh, Russ, how you doing, Russ? Hope you're happy as well. Yes, lads. Oh dear. I'm more worried about our home games as that is where we have been struggling the most this last year. Hopefully, we get our head out our backsides and sort that out. Again, knowing our fate, and obviously with the window closing tomorrow night, 11 o'clock. No, there's no excuses now. Who do Spurs get? I don't know. Are they even in Europe? Who is this company called Spurs? Spurs got battered. Got my hoodie. Got my actual hoodie somewhere. My actual channel. My channel hoodie. With Tottenham got battered. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go in the back. Oh dear. Oh, they probably did, Chris. I'm not put up on screen, but they probably did, Chris. Make a joke. And I didn't notice it. Sevilla want to finish third in the group so they can win Europa. Backs me up for what I say. They have that tendency of winning the Europa and going, "Oh, Champions League, bye Champions League, hi Europa League, thank you very much, but hi," and going that round and round in circles. Bullshit. Again, if we have a full strength squad available for both away to PSV and away to Sevilla, respectively, I think we're fine. I think we'll win our group then. We'll win both them games over, man. We'll win. I think home at home. I think obviously by the group stage is getting away, we'll have our form sorted and we'll kick on basically. And we'll be fine. Ryan did say they are. When did I say that? Give me the proof. Where's the receipts? Never wants to colour Ryan's pews and study them for 3 months really closely. I'm sure he does. He ain't getting nowhere near them though. This will be Sevilla's last chance to drop in Europa League. The new format does away with rewarding failure. You say that now, they'll probably change the fucking format next year's new format halfway fucking through. But there you go. That's the biggest motivation. Their last chance to get a European trophy under their belt. Because after the only way they'll be getting any European success after this season is if they actually fall into Europa League spots and automatically go to the league that way. Always the one player of the year. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Messi, Haaland, or De Bruyne for Men's Player of the Year. The nominees: De Bruyne, Haaland, and Messi. You've got to give it Messi. He's not 1% in European weather again. Erling Haaland, what? But Messi's no longer been playing. This is the first season in how many years we're going to have no Ronaldo and no Messi in the Champions League. Messi's gone to the States. He's not. We'll never see him again in Champions League football. Everything he did. I know it's Champions League and all that, but UEFA Men's Player of the Year, so Champions League awardment and all that. And Messi did win the Champions League, but Messi for what best part of 2 decades plus has run this show, and they should have just given him the trophy for the sake of it. So there you go, little retirement thing. There you go. Off you go to the United States. By the way, for the last time ever, you are the Player of the Year sort of thing. The Haaland and his blonde girly hair. Yeah, gone full man one today. Old Haaland. Got the old product. You can tell it's got some product in as well. No, as in he's champ from last because he's based on last year, UEFA wise. But as a send off for his career basically, let's go. There you go. Off you go. Eddie will get it next year. Then next year, after he scores a winning goal at Wembley, wins us the Champions League and all that, ends the pain of 2006, he'll get that and more. Sense to tone, people, by the way, sense to tone. I've already said that. I don't think we will win the Champions League the first season back, but before this draw, we were full favourites. So you know what? Let's have a look at the odds. Whilst we're here, let's let's have a look about this house. Right, Champions League odds, that's it. Sorry. What is going on with this thing? Okay, but it's not working. What is going on? I hope my thing doesn't want to work now. Okay. Have a look over there. What the is going on? My keyboard isn't working. No. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, you don't give us any subtitles. So I said, don't speak Spanish. Don't give us subtitles or nothing. Messi's given free reign in MLS. It's a joke of a league. I mean, at least in one sense. I know he's getting a big payout. He's getting a big payout from his contract. Obviously, the league is that and the other, but a lot of money from it either way. But he could have quite easily have gone to Saudi Arabia and made that a tenfold basically. I expect him for not going to Saudi Arabia. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not something. They just don't want to work. Like it's on. It's just not having. I mean, look at that. I haven't looked at it. Emerson saying our under 21s will play the same teams in their junior competition, just waiting on Saturday for the confirmation of the fixture and kick-off times, respectively, as that will be on the website or the academy Twitter page. And again, like Emerson said, if you are in and around, if you do live in and around London, and you're going, obviously, if you're going, even if you're not going to even if you're not going to the first, the senior games in the evening, you can go to these games at Boreham Wood, free entry basically, and you get to see your youth team in in, their, in the youth equivalent basically of Champions League and see where their levels are basically. Why do I mention it? Why do I mention issues with my keyboard with you guys? Seriously. The Arsenal emoji's been used, but I thought, oh, anyway, hey, Arsenal, Arsenal. And again, not this cartoony one, the old school proper one. Before they changed the colour around and all that malarkey. I've got a thing on. Yeah, you can see it on the screen anyway, but yeah, or in the chat. But yeah, oh, there's got no excuse now. He lives over there, so he's got no excuse. Guarantee you won't. Again, as I say, there's a reason why he went off to Spain. That's all I'm saying on that matter. And he must be thinking, why of all the countries have sent them to, why send them here? He'll make out. He'll try and get tickets, but he won't. He won't. And then if he does go, or does say he's gone, he'll be found out for not going. Or he'll be like, "Oh, I could have gone, guys, but I want to do what's wrong with you guys." And sit here and moan and bitch when Arsenal win. Oh dear, you gotta laugh. Again, as I say, he's got no excuses, but he'll find an excuse. Why is Robert Patrick being mentioned in the chat, by the way? He played the C1000 Terminator 2 Judgment. Then why has he just been randomly mentioned in the chat by multiple people? Sorry. Richard. How you doing, Rich? Do you want to give us, again, you're a United fan, do you want to give us your thoughts on your draw? And obviously, from a neutral perspective on our draw as well, if you want to. I feel, I'll be honest, I'll say this now, you can go back in to the beginning of the stream. I said what I think we'll get. I thought we would get Bayern Munich. Um, you might want to check out my reaction when you got him instead. Oh dear. I'll give Rich a chance to respond and then from that. Oh, so he's happy with the draw yet? So you're happy. Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich. Yeah, I mean Galatasaray. At the home games against Galatasaray and Copenhagen, you should win on paper. Galatasaray away, especially at them two, might be might be the challenge for you because that is a hostile place to go to. Copenhagen depends what Copenhagen turns up this year. To be honest, they could be the whipping boys of the league or the group side, or they could actually give you a fight. I don't know, but yeah, Galatasaray away will not be as easy, and you'd hope. That's all I'm saying. All our fans will be booking for flights and hotels in Sevilla, Eindhoven, and Lens, as no one will know the allocation we will get for each fixture. That's true as well. Size of stadiums and all that. Yeah, Bayern will, with all due respect, Bayern will win the group. Let's get that out of the way. Bayern are going to win the group, and technically you should come second, but the away days are going to be the ones that determine that. Especially one of the away days you should definitely win. You should, but again, it depends if they decide this year they're going to be somewhat competitive and test you and push you all the way, or they're going to be the whipping boys of the group. In Copenhagen, Galatasaray, I wouldn't underestimate them away in terms of away because that's going to I think it'll be tight. Depends on how we play. Could go either way. Yeah, you should come. You should get the second spot. You should, but we'll see. I'll be honest. I pissed myself when they got me came out. I actually celebrated. I'll be honest. I celebrated, but with that, we are out of here. Obviously, the draw's been done. I'm somewhat. You know what? I'm happy with it. Could have been again, as I say, could have been a lot worse. I wanted something better. I wanted something different to PSV, but we've got PSV for a second year in a row now. It is what it is. We move, and now we wait till the next couple. We wait for the next couple of days until we find out the actual scheduling of where our Champions League journey begins. Away at one of our respective teams in Spain. Spain, Holland, or France, or is it a home game first and then away? And this, that, and the other. And who will be against? As I say, we'll find out over the weekend, and as we find out, we will discuss it furthermore over the weekend. But apart from that, as I say, I'm out of here after an hour and a half of being on here. This was only been again, the way for dragging it out, and then it made this stream longer than it should have been, but it is what it is. We'll be back tomorrow for a deadline day show. If there's anything Arsenal related, we'll be here chewing the fat, having a bit of a laugh along the way, and cutting down the hours and hoping some business can be done. Potentially an incoming, hopefully. If not, some outgoes that we need to be out, like Cedric and Rob Holding, respectively, etc., etc. And we'll go from then. Obviously, anything else we'll discuss, obviously in the moment itself. But apart from that, obviously, during that stream, James Rowe will be joining me as well to give his thoughts on this Champions League draw as well, and how he sees the group itself playing out till December. And then Saturday we've got match of the day stream, 10:20 UK time. That'll be all the team, everyone but us. Basically, Arsenal playing on Sunday, but it'll be like Man City v Fulham, and a few other teams along the way. All the other teams are playing on Saturday. We'll keep an eye on them. Going into this international break, see how that plays out. And then I think Sunday, the main event, Arsenal versus Manchester United, 4:30 kickoff. We go live at 4, as always, half hour before kickoff, with a few guests, and we'll again hopefully see our team for the international break bounce back from last Saturday's disappointing performance and result, bounce back and put United in the spliff, and get the 3 points on the board and keep up with Man City, if not better. Aside from that, I'll see you guys on the other side. As always, take care of yourselves. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe, do smash that like button. Do share the content. Do share the link to the channel or this content itself around. The more you do it, to help this channel grow, it's massively appreciated. The more support we can get for this channel as we grow. If you want to become a member, Again, there's a link to the membership side of things in the community post. Go and find that. Click on that. There's two levels: 99p, £2.99. They're the options. Again, I was always say they would never change higher or lower, things like that. And yeah, apart from that, I'll see you on the other side. As always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.